Hello everyone, it's Margie here from Digistamps4Joy, and I thought I'd show you something else, something a little bit different, is how to make your own washi tape. Now you can see on the board here, I've been having so much fun since I've learned this technique, and I've been cutting and cutting and cutting and pasting and made all these little bits of washi tape. It's actually very, very easy, you'll be amazed. I'm going to put this one side, and then I'm going to show you what you need. First of all, you need a serviette, and I've got this gorgeous one I'm going to use today. You can see it already has bands in it, which makes it very much easier for me to work with. But you can use any serviette. I've got a striped one there. I've got a gorgeous one I found today. Look at this beautiful row of little zebras on there. I'm going to use that as well. But let's start with this one. You need a serviette. You will need a pair of scissors. You will need a sewing pin. And you will need 2 little pieces of press stick or silly putty. And you'll see why just now. And then obviously you're going to need something to make your washi tape sticky at the back. And this is where your double-sided tape comes in. Now I've got a thin one here for the thin bands, and I've got a much broader one there for the broad band of the serviette. So today I'm going to be using a broadband one, and I've already cut the strip off there to save some time, and here it is, gorgeous blue strip with gold stars on it. So it's already cut, and I can bet you're asking me, yes, but what if I don't have a serviette with bands like this one? Just as easy. You turn it over, open it up, turn it over, put your ruler down and draw a pencil line, move your ruler up a little bit to the width of your double-sided tape and draw another pencil line and cut the band out. So easy. And basically you can use any serviette with a small pattern on it. There's quite a few. Here's another one with a very small pattern. It has bands, but you could actually cut it across that way and make it totally different. Right, so let's start. You've cut out your band now. What you need to do now is you need to remove the backing of the serviette, and you do that using these 2 tiny pieces of silly putty, and you push them one on either side, push them together, and if I get this right, this serviette should just separate. I've got it under my nails. Oh dear. There we are. And you see it's separated them. And now you can put the silly putty away again and just separate the backing of the serviette there. Good, done. And this, just make sure that there isn't another layer there. Sometimes I find some of these serviettes actually have 2 layers on the back. This one seems to be one. Otherwise, if you put your double-sided tape on and put it onto your card, you're going to end up with just the bottom layer. Okay, this one only has 1 layer, which is good. Lay it down, pattern side down, take your double-sided tape, and starting, you see this is more or less the same width, starting at the one end, lay your double-sided tape down, run it along, right to the end, take your scissors and cut it off. Okay, now this is where you have to just tidy it up a little bit. You've got a band which you could use, but the edges are not so tidy, so you need to trim off, turn it over to the back, and where you can see the edge of the serviette sticking out past the double-sided tape, just trim off that. It's normally a very thin little edge. If you rest your scissors against the edge of the tape, it should go fairly straight. Having said that, so that's the one. Trim off the edge there, and let's trim this side. This is quite a nice broad band. It's nice to mix your width of your washi tape on your card or your scrapbooking page. Here we are. And so now you're almost ready to stick it onto your card. And this is where your sewing pin comes in, because your sewing pin is going to separate the serviette from the back of the tape. There we are. Now here's a tip. Whatever you do, do not pull the whole backing off, because can you see how the serviette's curling there? It's going to curl back on itself and you're going to have to start all over again and throw this one in the dustbin. So just do a small bit. Decide on the length you want for your washi tape. I'm going to do a slightly longer one. Chop it off there. Cut your V in just to make it look like a flag. There's my V cut out. And starting at one end of your card, paste it down. Try and keep it straight. Now you can move it. If it's a short piece, you can remove it and stick it onto your fingers. Lay it down flat and push it down. And there's your washi tape. Now you could take a thinner one, you could put it on top of that, one over that one, all different lengths. And if I can just show you a card I've made with some black and beige washi tape. Look how lovely this looks. I used 1, 2, there's the broad one with the narrow one in between, and just a little sentiment and some gems, and the card's done. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'd love to see some cards you've made with your homemade washi tape. Bye!